This is Commander Shepard. Welcome to Robofet's Bounty.
Hello everybody, my name is Rob from Robofet's Bounty and the Bounty Duo, and today we can look at a very infamous Ninja Turtles character, the very elusive Scratch the Cat.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in the half shell. They are the world's most fearsome fighting team. The heroes in the half shell and their queen. When the evil Shredder attacks, these turtle boys don't cut them no slack. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. When to taught them to be ninja teens. Leonardo Lee's gonna tell a Ghostbusters machine. Raphael's cool but rude. Michelangelo's a party dude. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in the half shell.
So like a lot of you people out there, I was a massive Ninja Turtles fan growing up, still am to this day. Got me Technodrome shirt on, figures coming out my ears. But I had bed sheets, I had mugs, I had cereal, I had figures, I had t-shirts, I had skateboards. I had the little fake stick-on tattoos that gave you a little bit of rash. But then what happened? We had a new show that come overseas, translated, massive. But what show was it?
Dragon Sword! Mastodon!
Pterodactyl!
Triceratops!
Saber-tooth tiger!
Tyrannosaurus! Yeah! Good! We're ready to morph into action! 6 working together to fight evil! And stop Rita and all her menacing monsters!
From destroying our planet Earth! And ruling the universe with evil!
Look out, Rita! We're not backing down! We're the Power Rangers!
So Power Rangers, it was a massive franchise. They did a Ninja Turtles crossover, which was shocking.
All right, good job!
Thanks, we owe you one.
Leonardo! Raphael, so the Mutant Ninja Turtles are for real?
Yeah. Hey, we couldn't believe they were really Power Rangers either. Pretty trippy. As for me, I never doubted your existence for a minute, Miss Yellow Ranger.
But how did you get here?
So Turtles weren't doing too good, so we had kind of a wave of kind of figures that people want now. Stuff like Hotspot, which I sold back in the day, which was a little dog with a fire hydrant. Really cool figure. But I let him go. We also had this dude, Scratch the Cat. This commands a very high price at the moment on eBay. See, some of these prices is ridiculous. But not much is really known about this convict cat. He's been sentenced to 9 life terms. He's busted out of jail 9 times. Now this flea-bitten feline is free to frolic with the fetid Foot Clan. Scratch is the meanest street cat you'll ever likely to meet. And if, perchance, you run into this mutant mongrel, run him over before he scratches you senseless. But beware, because Scratch is a master of trickery, and that's how he gets out of jail all of the time. He may fool the fuzz by offering them a piece of his criminal cake gun, then it's swipe, swipe, and Scratch is off on the run. With his swindling sidekick, Jailbird, together they torment and terrorize the teens by bumping off banks and teaming up with the Shredder. Scratch has got his felonious fish club too, a battered up turtle teens, and no matter how he flips to fight, Scratch always lands on his feet, so don't cross Scratch's path. or he'll cross you out. This video is all about comparison. So this is the figure that no one can get. But Super 7 released these figures. So in the UK, these figures go for around, I think, 50 to even £70. But we've got a discount store called B&M that's been knocking these bad boys out recently for £19.99. Really cheap price, and I think there's about 15 figures available, which I'll go through in future videos because I've got quite a lot of them. So the packaging, it normally comes in like a cardboard outer shell. But you see we've got a picture of Scratch on the back. It's kind of almost like a slip that just comes off. So there's the back. Tells you a little bit about the cat. Really great packaging. After a while, these figures are quite expensive because how much they spend on the packaging. So this is the Scratch you can get now. Obviously much bigger than the vintage. So what we'll do, we'll spin the camera around, we'll open both of these, show you what's in these, and we'll compare vintage to modern. So it's time to release Scratch from his plastic prison. So you guys that have been with my channel for a while would have seen my NECA videos. These Super 7 figures are more like the vintage ones from back in the day. We've got tons of accessories, so we've got to take the back bit off first. Let's get me some scissors first. So first off, you've got the weapon rack. Very much like the vintage. These are obviously much heavier plastic, and like before, you would cut these bits away. So you've got his cake gun, his fish, his hammer, his little swatter thing, and his ball and chain. So they include these to kind of, so you can reminisce back in the day, but these also have a painted version in the actual main figure. Let's get that to one side and put that there. So here is the painted bits. Let's get them out. They should just pop out. We first have his cake gun. The detail's really cool in that. Next we have his little hammer. Lovely paintwork there. This is one I opened earlier. So we have an alternate head. Like a worried kind of head. We have a fish. Jailbird. His name is Jailbird. A lot of these characters had kind of mini sidekicks. Like Wingnut and Screwloose. It's kind of like a generic minifig. They also made the vintage version of this, which you will see here, which is just like a yellow piece of plastic. You have a money bag with all the money exploding out the back. And the little squatter thing. You also had a few additional hands, which I won't get them all out. Obviously so you can hold the weapons. So that's your accessories. But let's check out the main cat himself. Here he is. So there is Scratch. Got his little dog tags there as well. 009. It's his badge number. Some scratches obviously on his back. Just escaped from prison. As I said earlier, there's not really much known about his character. There wasn't any kind of media, in a couple of games, and loosely based on a character in the comics. You've got a ball and chain here. I like the fact that it's got the metal bit on. So at the moment these are $19.99 from the bargain store B&M UK store. So yeah, that is a really cool figure. Got quite a bit of articulation. So have a look, you've got your toes, your arms, you've got your waist, your head, and this should pull off quite easily. I don't break it. It's got the ball joint underneath, so you can switch out the head. Pops on like that. You can have the more Scared look? Let's get out the original and compare them both side by side. So here we have the original Scratch the Cat. We've got some markings on the bottom. There we go, Mirage Studios 1993. Not the best figure, to be honest. Obviously, character not related to any of the shows, or any of the lore, should we say, compared to the modern counterpart. The only way a lot of people will be able to own this figure is by getting this modern one. Scale's not going to scale with the originals, but you can see it's a really cool figure. So you've got a bit more detail on the dog tags, which have fallen off. He had some dog tags somewhere. Ball and chain, no ball and chain. Yeah, compared to each other, it's a cool updated version of a character that not many people own. And there's a few retro figures they're releasing recently, with the likes of Genghis Frog and Wingnut and Screwloose. So hopefully we might get a re-release of this figure in the next few years if a lot of the fans want it. But that is both the scratches I own, vintage and modern Super 7. So there will be another video coming very soon with the other Super 7 figures I own. I hope you like this video, and we'll see you on the next one.